The dream we have been building for our defense just hit a major roadblock that could change everything for us this year. A shadow has just fallen over our season, and it honestly hurts to even talk about right now. We all feel the weight of this decision because losing our best playmaker is a massive risk. This is not just about a game, it is about our pride as Vikings fans. Before we dive into the details, please subscribe and join our community as we face this together. Jonathan Greenard has officially been traded to the Philadelphia Eagles in a move that has sent shockwaves through our entire facility. This is a massive development that changes the face of our defense immediately. Our front office decided to send him away along with a late draft pick in exchange for 2 third-round selections. This means our best pass rusher is heading to Philadelphia while we look toward the future with draft capital instead of his veteran production. Along with this trade, the Eagles are giving him a massive new contract worth $100 million. This is the big raise he was looking for, and it seems our team was not ready to pay that high price. Now we have to talk about Dallas Turner because he is the young man stepping into this huge void. He was our first-round pick not long ago, and now the path is completely clear for him to become the new face of our pass rush. We also have Andrew Van Ginkel on the roster, but the pressure is now squarely on the shoulders of this young athlete to replace the production we just sent away. The team is getting some much-needed salary cap relief from this deal, saving over $12 million, but we are losing a Pro Bowl talent in his absolute prime. It is a simple situation of money and timing. He wanted a big raise, and our leadership felt that the draft picks were more valuable than paying a high salary to a veteran. This choice tells us that the team is putting all its chips on the development of their young stars. We are trading away a proven winner for the hope of what these draft picks and young players can become. It is a bold and dangerous gamble for a team that wants to win games right now. We must understand that this isn't just a minor roster move. It is a total shift in how we are building our defensive front for the coming years. This talented pass rusher was truly the engine of our defense under Brian Flores. Last season, he was an absolute force on the field, putting up numbers that put him among the elite players in the entire league. He wasn't just getting sacks, he was creating constant pressure that made every other part of our defense better. When he was healthy, the opposing quarterbacks never felt comfortable in the pocket. However, we saw a glimpse of the future late last year when a shoulder injury sidelined him. During those final weeks, we watched a young rookie step up and show us exactly what he is capable of doing. That young prospect really found his rhythm when the veteran was out of the lineup. Most of his production came during that specific stretch of time, proving that he can handle the heavy lifting when called upon. He showed a natural ability to get after the quarterback and set the edge against the run, which is exactly what this defense requires. The coaching staff clearly saw enough during that period to feel comfortable making this massive trade today. They believe the young first-round pick is ready for a full-time role without any veteran safety net. It is a massive leap of faith because playing part-time is very different from being the focal point of every scouting report. This athlete will now face the best offensive tackles in the league every single Sunday without the help of another elite rusher on the other side. The impact on the locker room will be significant as well. Losing a leader who produces at such a high level can be demoralizing for a group of players. The veterans in that room will have to look to a 23-year-old to provide the spark that used to come from a proven star. This transition is happening much faster than anyone expected, and the weight of the entire defensive strategy is now resting on a player who is still learning the professional game. We are watching a total transformation of our defensive identity right before our very eyes. This decision matters because it directly impacts our ability to win games this coming season. When you trade away your best defensive player, you are making a statement that the future is more important than the present. This could help us win more games in the long run because we now have more draft picks to find young talent. Those third-round selections are very valuable because they allow us to add cheap, talented players to our roster for the next 4 years. Having more shots in the draft means we can fix other holes on the team that might be holding us back. Also, the extra money we saved by not paying for a massive contract extension gives us the freedom to sign other players who can help us. But there is a very real risk that this could make our defense much weaker this year. If the young players don't step up immediately, we might struggle to stop high-powered offenses in our division. We are basically trading a sure thing for a couple of mystery boxes. It is like selling your reliable car because you hope you can win 2 better cars in a contest. Every fan knows that feeling of worry when a favorite player leaves the building. We have seen this story before where a team gets too cute with the salary cap and ends up regretting it on the field. This move puts an incredible amount of pressure on our coaching staff to develop these young athletes faster than normal. If they fail, our defense will fall apart, and we will be watching the playoffs from our couches again. On the other hand, if these draft picks turn into stars, we will look back at this day as the moment we built a championship roster. The stakes could not be any higher for our team right now. We are walking a very thin line between being smart and being reckless with our talent. Our pride as a franchise is on the line with every snap this season because we need to prove this was the right call. Let us look at how this could play out for our favorite team because there are 2 very different paths ahead of us. In the best-case scenario, the young first-round pick becomes a superstar overnight. He uses his incredible speed and power to dominate offensive lines just like he did at the end of last year. He stays healthy and records double-digit sacks while our new draft picks turn into solid starters who help us win the division. In this world, the front office looks like geniuses for getting value for a veteran while his trade price was at its peak. We would have a younger, faster, and cheaper defense that can compete for a Super Bowl for many years to come. It would be a masterstroke of roster management that keeps our championship window open much longer. But we must also consider the nightmare scenario that keeps us all up at night. What if the young athlete hits a wall and cannot handle the double teams he will surely face? What if he gets injured like the veteran did last year, and we are left with no one to rush the passer? In that case, our defense will be a sieve that gives up points in bunches. We would be sitting there watching the playoffs while our former star leads the Eagles deep into the postseason. That would be a bitter pill to swallow for every one of us who bleeds purple and gold. The tension is real because there is no middle ground with a move this big. You either win big or you fail miserably when you trade away elite talent. We are all holding our breath to see which version of the future comes true. The difference between a deep playoff run and a losing season could come down to this one trade. It is a terrifying thought to realize our season depends so much on unproven players. We want to believe in the plan, but the fear of failure is always lurking in the back of our minds. This is the ultimate test for our team. To sum it all up, the team has taken a massive gamble by trading away a Pro Bowl pass rusher for draft picks and cap space. They are betting everything on their young stars to step up and fill the gap left behind by a proven veteran. It is a move that could define this era of Vikings football for better or for worse. We are all feeling the anxiety of this transition because we know how hard it is to find elite talent in this league. Now I want to ask you a very serious question, and I want you to be honest with me. Do you truly trust a group of young, unproven players to lead our defense in the biggest moments of the season? Does this trade make you feel excited for the future, or are you worried that we just gave away our best chance at winning now? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below because I read every single one of them. While you are there, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update on our team. We need to stay together.